Hello guys, my name is CreepyDude987 and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be working on a brand new Scratch horror game called The Illusion. The reason I called it Illusion is because I made this character. I called Illusion. Now the reason he's called Illusion is because I originally made him in one of my drawings that I made. Shut it. Sorry guys. I recently did this. I made a drawing of him back in like February of 2026, I think. And I'm gonna go see if I can find one of the original drawings. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, sad news, guys. I couldn't find the original drawing, but I can do this. Yeah, I'm really good at getting sidetracked. All right, let's get sidetracked, shall we? Hello, it's real life. It's real life CreepyDude987 here. Got a notebook. Oh boy, it's got old drawings in it or something. Oh my god, some of these are pretty. So yeah, we made a couple of pole and ball comics, me and my cousin a while ago. Here's one that I particularly liked. It's this one. So that's Russia up there, and that says Pluto mech with a tiny little Pluto, like as in the dwarf planet, and then there's I think that's supposed to be Oman. I don't know. I don't know countries very well, but I think that's supposed to be Oman, and his eyes are so far away. And he said, I hate my eyes." Oh, sorry. Just give me a second. And then Ukraine, I think, better. Hold on. Let me find another drawing. You know what? No. Let's get back to the video. Alright. We're back. Oh yeah, I still have my MS Paint pulled up from my first pull and ball comic video, which I just made earlier today. But yeah, I still have this pulled up. Anyways, so I know this video was originally supposed to be about me doing stuff for my new game, but nah, forget that. We're just gonna mess around on my desktop here. So you'll notice the first thing, my mouse cursor. Bear with me a moment. Now I've unmuted my sounds. I've unmuted my system audio, so you can now hear everything that's happening. Right? Right, so you will now hear this. So that's my notification sound. Anyway, so if my mouse cursor looks like this, right? Actually, no, I can do this way easier. Here. Pointers. I have a bunch of different packs here. I'll use this one. And there we go. I now have the inside your computer pack. Heh, guess where I am? Inside my own computer, because I legally shouldn't be saying I'm inside someone's computer. Yes, I have Roblox, by the way. The Scratch is the solitaire icon. That's File Explorer. That's my That's Internet Explorer. Yes, I actually do have it. Look at this. See? Look, so if I go to my recycle bin here, my God, there's a lot of stuff in here. Look at this. This is the real Internet Explorer 7. It's not functional, sadly, because this is... Yes, that is Roblox, by the way. It's got the old logo. Anyways, anyways. So, now that we're here, you're probably wondering how I have all of these old icons. Maybe you're wondering why. Maybe you're wondering what this is. Well, you're about to find out. Can you see this? Alright. Watch the... Yup. Not just that. Hold on. Yup. Yes, this actually works. This actually works. Watch this. I'm not gonna play it right now, just because I don't want to have my volume up too much, because right now... Oh, by the way, I think you saw my screensaver for a second. Hold on. Let me go through my screensavers. So we got the Starry Night screensaver. We've got the flying windows. Let's see. Flying toasters. We got the 3D maze, the 3D pipes. Yes, this actually works. Watch this. I'm not sure if you can see this, or I'm not sure if you could see that, or even look at it. But if you can, that's... But yeah. This is just one of the default ones, but I downloaded those. They're really cool. I'll show you how to get them in another video. But since I wanted to be sidetracked, if I go into good old File Explorer over here, alright? We got all these. I have just this overall fascination with old Windows stuff. So I have a whole folder here just full of these. Listen to this. Hold on. I think this should work. I am so glad that worked. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, that is the Windows 98 startup sound. Now we just have bum bum bum. I think I have more. Hold on. I think I have, yeah, the WAV files. Oh yeah, these are just a bunch of Roblox sounds that I use for Scratch projects. So that's the Windows 98 startup. Where's... Okay. Let me try this. WAV. WAV. I'm just trying to look through. Man, that's a lot of files. You're not what I'm looking for. Here it is. That was the Windows 95 startup sound. Why don't we have this now? But the whole point of this is just to show people from my generation, which, by the way, yes, I am Gen Z, but I am very borderline Gen Z. I am 2012. I'm a 2012 kid, which means I'm borderline Gen Z. I just barely qualify to be Gen Z because most of my friends are Gen Alpha, which explains brain rot, but I hate it so much. Anyway, character map. Wingdings! Hold on. So, to anyone who doesn't know what this is is a very famous font called Wingdings, where it's got all these different symbols. The smiley face being one of the most infamous. I just controlled C. So, to anyone who's played Undertale, to played the game of Undertale or knows about it, you might know that there's a character in there, called W.D. Gaster. He speaks in Wingdings. This is how he communicates. Alright. Anyways, so this is my desktop. The start menu took me a while. The background, this is what the Windows 95 background looked like, and the Windows 98 background. But you're wondering what this is, right? Well, modern Windows users, right? Like people who didn't grow up with the older Windows versions have no idea what this is. They're used to the boring, generic, excuse me. Let me give you a history lesson. This is what the Windows icon, this is what the Windows logo used to look like. Oh yeah, I'm a computer. So this is what the Windows logo used to look like versus this thing. 4 blue squares. Yes, we went from this to four blue squares. I'm sorry if I'm going on a bit of a rant here. It's just wild to me. Alright. Anyway, what can we do here? I mean, I could always. What if I shut off my computer while I'm recording? What happens? I'm gonna test that another time. Because I've got a lot of stuff open right now that I want to keep open. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Or that's all I have time for anyways. You'll see this magic thing up here. That's just Scratch. I just renamed Scratch to make it magical. Because I know, to anyone who used Windows 95 or Windows 98, do you know what this like hat and wand icon was supposed to be used for? Somebody tell me. I'm gonna leave the comments open on this video and this video only. But let me know. Not much else. I just wanted to share this with you. Oh yeah, recycle bin. But there's probably a lot of things on here that modern Windows users have no idea what they are. Like you know what this is. It's the mouse settings. But you don't know how to get this, do you? Because you either have to go to Windows Tools, which you can search up in the Start menu, or you need to use the Control Panel. Oh, and also, this is a CGI software from the 1990s. I showcased this in my old video showcasing my desktop. I'll end the Okay. End of video.